Now, a user is an entity in a Linux operating system that can manipulate files and perform several other operations. Each user is assigned an ID that is unique for each user in the operating system. Single user, single task. Well, just as the name implies, this operating system is designed to manage the computer so that one user can effectively do one thing at a time. The Palm OS, if you remember that, for Palm handheld computers, is a great example of a modern single-user, single-task operating system. Single-user multitasking. So this is the type of operating system most people use on their desktops and laptop computers today. Microsoft Windows and Apple's Mac OS platforms are both examples of operating systems that will let a single user have several programs in operation at the same time. Kind of take that for granted these days. But I'll give you an example. It's entirely possible for a Windows user to be writing a note in a word processor while downloading a file from the internet, while printing the text of an email message. Multi-user multitask operating systems allows many different users to take advantage of the computer's resources simultaneously. So it means that the operating system must make sure that the requirements of the various users are balanced and that each of the programs they're using has sufficient and separate resources so that a problem with one user won't affect the entire community of users. Unix, VMS, and mainframe operating systems such as MVS, these are some examples of multi-user operating systems. RTOS, RTOS, or real-time operating systems, well, these are used to control machinery, scientific instruments, as well as industrial systems. An RTOS typically has very little user interface capability and certainly no end-user utilities, since the system will be pretty much a sealed box when it's delivered for use. A very important part of an RTOS system is managing the resources of the computer so that a particular operation executes in precisely the same amount of time every time it occurs.